going? What kind of progress have you made?
It's good. You know, I'm off crutches, walking around, just trying to get the strength back in my leg. On the Alta G, just trying to get, like I said, strength back in my leg, but it's going pretty good. It's a slow process.
How long have you been without the crutches?
I honestly don't even know if I'm supposed to be off crutches.
Okay, how long have you been putting pressure on your leg?
But,
Weight on your leg? How long have you
It
been
was probably been like a week or two. So, I mean, the doctor said go at your own pace. You know, my pace was to get rid of them immediately. So, yeah.
So you must be optimistic about it. Are you pretty optimistic about how it's going?
No. No.
Julius, what's been the hardest part of this process, sitting and watching?
You know, you miss the competitive atmosphere, going to war for your teammates. You know, it's tough. You know, it's a brotherhood out there, and you know, it's tough to just sit back and watch. But you know, I'm learning a lot throughout all this.
What do you think you've been learning?
You know, it's just how I approach the game. You know, like I said, there's things that I know I needed to work on, and you know, just watching guys. You know, watching, you know, how guys take care of their body through the course of a season and stuff like that. So it's little things that I know that'll help me next year for sure.
Julius, from a technical thing, what have you picked up defensively, being able to watch it practice in games from the sideline?
It's just communication and effort. That's all it really is. You know, once you get the communication down, you know where you're supposed to be. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's like anything. It's a learning curve. I had a learning curve going into college, a learning curve going in here. But communication and effort, and you'll be fine.
You had a chance to go back to Kentucky recently. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I went back. It was past Saturday.
Did you get a chance to visit and catch up and see your team and all that?
Yeah, I mean, those are like my brothers. So, you know, going to war with those guys for a year, catch up with those guys, you know, it was fun. You know, it was a fun game to be at.
Anything stand out? Any messages? Did they ask you all about what it's like in the big leagues, etc.?
Yeah, they want to know what it's like, of course. But, you know, I tell them just to stay in the moment, enjoy the moment, you know, enjoy and be with each other, and, you know, that brotherhood, because it doesn't last for long. So.
When they ask you what it's like, what is it that you tell them?
Oh, man, it's amazing, you know, to be able to, you know, play the game you love on an everyday basis. All you have to worry about. You know, it's amazing. I told him it comes with a lot of responsibility. But you know, the good thing is Coach Cal, he prepares us. So.
Someone said, "What's Kobe like?" I'm sure one of your teammates.
Oh yeah.
Right. What was your answer?
They were like, does Kobe really spaz out? Was he like that? I was like, nah, he's just competitive. I mean, it wasn't serious or anything like that. So he's just a competitive guy. You know, expects the best out of us.
For someone who grew up idolizing, what was that like for you to see him pass the
It was funny. It was funny. Can't say it's nothing that I didn't expect. Right. So, you know, like I said, it's the reason why he is who he is. You know, that's part of it.
Julius, did Coach Cal give you any advice through these times?
Yeah, you know, Coach. I talk to Coach all the time. You know, just to stay patient with it. You know, he knows I'll come back stronger. But he also says don't use this time as, you know, something where you just a vacation or whatever you want to call it. You know, use this time to learn and grow as a player, so you know what you need to work on, prepare for the next season, and you know, use that as, you know, preparation.
Have there been any particular guys around the league that you've been studying closely?
You know, I've studied a lot of guys, past and present. I mean, present, you got guys like KG, of course Tim Duncan. You know, guys like Dirk and stuff like that, you know, stretch fours. You know, past, you got guys, Barkley, Antonio McDyess, all those guys, you know, that I've watched film on and, you know, who've done a great job in the past. So, you know, there's been a lot of guys I've studied so far.
Yeah, so when you've watched those guys, like, how do you kind of envision applying that once you get back on that?
Seeing what they're doing and applying it. I mean, you know, I take bits and pieces of their game. I'm just studying it, you know, honestly, and seeing how I can apply it to my game. You know, what I think will work for me and what I think wouldn't.
You ever look at Anthony Mason? Anthony Mason?
I have seen Anthony Mason, you know, but I haven't been studying so far, you know. So, yeah.
some similarities.
Yeah.
Different, but some
Yeah.
Did you think twice when you saw so many guys over this past couple months kind of go down with injuries from your draft class, or is it not something you really even thought about?
No, not something I thought about. Honestly, it's just part of the game. You know, fortunately, this happened with our draft class a lot, but I mean, injuries in general is just something a part of the game, and you know, you lay your body out there, sacrifice your body, and you know, it happens sometimes. So.